Hello. Test, 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 test.
Se me hace difícil expresar mis sentimientos. Se me hace difícil expresar mis sentimientos.
Yo voy tranquilo, luego te miro, tan solo digo que te vengas conmigo. Yo voy tranquilo, te miro, te digo que vengas conmigo. Yo voy tranquilo, luego te miro, tan solo digo que te vengas conmigo. Se me hace difícil expresar mis sentimientos. Se me hace difícil expresar mis sentimientos.
Se me hace difícil expresar mis sentimientos. Se me hace difícil expresar mis sentimientos.
Yo quería saber si tú me sueñas. Yo quería saber, yo quería saber. Yo quería saber si tú me sueñas. Yo quería saberlo para soñar también. Se me hace difícil expresar mis sentimientos. Se me hace difícil expresar mis sentimientos. No sé cuánto más podré aguantar sin esa carita tuya. No sé cuánto más podré aguantar sin esa carita tuya. No sé cuánto más podré aguantar sin esa carita tuya. No sé cuánto más podré aguantar sin esa carita tuya.
Assis seulement c'était des gars peur de filles. Elle prépare un sale coup, ça se voit, peur de filles. Elles sont bien pires que ce qu'on croit, peur de filles.
Hello! Wow, our music is really loud today. Sorry, everybody. That, you know, you're just jamming. You're just jamming. Hi, everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm here. Hi, I missed you guys. It's been a minute. I was traveling. I was away from my computer. I guess I still have been doing live streams, just not on Twitch. So hi, or YouTube. Thank you. You like the music, Sonder? This is for you then. I started watching in Vancouver apartment. It's been a minute. You're in Vancouver apartment? Wait, oh, when I was in Vancouver. Yeah, no, lots just happened. That was 4 years ago. Yeah, I'm wearing bombshell leggings. Okay, hi! Welcome everyone! My name is Kristen, otherwise known as Kitty Plays. I got the plug, okay? All my girlfriends were like, girl, you gotta get on these bombshell leggings. And so here we are. Hi! Welcome to the stream! Oh my gosh, I love you too. Who is just writing this? James. Hi James, you're from Belgium. Hi, welcome. Hi Lexi, hi Woot. Hi everyone. Oh, I know, I did my nails like a design for like the first time in my whole life. There you go. I gotta like them. Hi Gunny, hi Drama, hi Flayton, hi Jeremy, hi Jonathan, hi Maddie, what's his name? Hi Kai. It's nice that you educate and give advice. I thought about you today. I was like, when is it that she used to go live? Listen, okay, we're back on a schedule. I'm back in my house. I was gone for a month. Hi Slaves, hi Mimo, hi Kerrigan, hi OLG, hi Eobard, hi Drake. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. Hi Meta. Oh my god, we have a Facebook viewer today, guys. That's so exciting. What is ED? An eating disorder? Yes. I have my visa. I have my visa. Burning Man is over. I can focus on you guys for the rest of the year now. Who took care of the plants? I had someone living in my house and taking care of the pets and the plants. Yeah, I was lucky because that's really important. And everything looks great. Everything is alive. Woo! I'm very happy. You're in Oklahoma, Josh. Cool. Oh my gosh, I've got 2 Facebook viewers today. My Facebook, I love you guys, but it has just been my Instagram pushing over to my Facebook for like the last 7 years. RSD? I don't know what that is, Kai. Explain. Let me learn. I love learning. Hi Sonu. Hi Anthony. Hi Red Hood. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Oh my gosh, I'm in such a good mood today. I had a really good sleep last night after not sleeping very well the night before because I was traveling. I went to Pilates with my matcha. I got lots of work done. I journaled today. I'm back on the grind. I've been noticing that when I'm not doing the things that are really important to me, like breath work, meditation, and physical activity, like my whole world is different. And so I've been really trying to make an effort to create the structure in my life so that I just like benefit so much everywhere else. It's made a really big difference. Hi Nicole. Bonjour Eobard. Ça va? Also I've been working on my Spanish. My name is Sonu. Did I say Sonu? I'm sorry. Hi Sonu. How are you? Hi Sergio, welcome back. What's up, Anna? Yes. Let me share my happiness with you guys. It's like, well, I mean, I would say I'm like 99% happy, but I've been getting a little bit frustrated with myself because I find when life is really good, I forget all of the things that I do in order to make myself feel better. Does that make sense? Like, if I'm feeling bad, then I'm doing the breath work, then I'm doing the meditation, then I'm doing all the things that are like helpful for me to feel better. But when I'm feeling good, I forget those things, but they're so important. And they really help me prevent burnout too, which is like one of the things that I work on avoiding the most. The habits don't stick in post-flow state. Totally. That's really well put. Yeah. You're Finn. Sonu, where are you from? In the routine and happy parts, it's like a cakewalk. Yeah. So it's like, I mean, it's like bittersweet because you're like, well, I'm really glad I'm in flow state and I'm doing well and I don't need the things, but they're still really important. Like when I look back to the last time I journaled, I was like, but I like journaling. I think it's important to reflect on. I need my oh, I know. So many people are like that when it comes to James. I stream everywhere. I'm on Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I'm on everything right now. So you can pick your favorite platform and I will create content for you. Yay. My adding Pilates to my workout is by far like the biggest thing that's happened in my life. I've never found a workout other than horseback riding that I enjoyed doing this much. And so horseback riding and Pilates, I'm gonna find someone that'll take me, that will train me in horseback riding. There's a lot of barns in Miami, so I'm gonna go find one. You're in India! Oh my gosh, so cool. I had such a good conversation with my Indian Uber driver in Seattle. Like the ride was like 35 minutes, but I wish it was longer. We were having such a good conversation. I was like, no, I want to keep talking to you. Hi, Simon, welcome back. Thanks, Jerem. Even just a walk outside. Oh my God. Literally, when I have those moments where I'm like, I feel like shit. What's going on? Why do I feel so bad? And it's like, oh, have I left the house in 3 days? So I was like, I'm like, I should probably just go for a walk down the block. That would probably make a huge difference. And it does. Kaiser. Wait, did I just miss 2 subs? Hang on. I think I did. Thank you, Jouster. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I am good. Pa, 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 pa. You needed this stream today? Fuck yeah. I'm here exactly when you need it then, King. Not more and not less. La. Haley, thank you so much for the 15 month sub. Court, 95 months. Holy shit, we're almost at 100. And Kaiser, you're 1 month away from 50. Thank you guys so much for the resubs. Welcome back to the stream. I'll do one moonwalk for you just because I've got new pants. I will do a moonwalk because I have new pants. Hi, Foot Love, welcome back. You're sensitive about cringe and awkwardness and other things, so it's very intense when I'm alone. Then I think a lot about past and recent moments that I can't handle. Oh man, I have that too. You probably just have it like turned up on steroids though, Kai. You've probably got that times a million. I'm sorry that you feel that way. That really is difficult. I'm sorry. What was I gonna say? I have that too, and the way that I work through it is I'm intentionally cringe. So my gift to society is being so fully who I am, no matter how weird or awkward or cringe that may be. And then in doing so, I'm inviting others to hopefully do the same and understand that like you're safe to be cringe, you're safe to be awkward. Like I think so much of it, oh my God, like a hair in my eye. I think so much of it revolves around like, if I'm weird, then I won't be accepted. And in actuality, that just puts you in this state of paralysis and isolation because you're never gonna be sharing who you really are with other people. And so you're gonna be lonely no matter what. You're actually self-isolating when you're not sharing the real version of you. So it's so important as a person to share fully. And what you'll recognize is like when you learn how to be yourself, you're going to meet people that absolutely not only accept that person, but totally celebrate it too. So it's just like a really important point that like if you are unable to be yourself because you're worried about rejection, you are self-rejecting yourself. And it's time to learn to accept yourself and trust that you will meet people through your weirdness. So like I almost like exposure therapy, like will intentionally do weird things in public. So I'm like, okay, that's okay. If people are still talking to me, okay, I'm still alive. Great. My Pilates was awesome today. Yeah, it's so important. You were on my video, Sonia, when you typed, you made it in the video. Whatever energy you put out, keep doing it and you'll find people who match you. I know, a lot of people don't even know who they are though. That's the crazy part. It's like, okay, well, all right, if I want to be myself in public, I only know the mask. Like I've only gotten to know the mask. So like the first step really for you is spending that time. Oh, like what are your interests? What are your likes? What kind of clothes do you like to wear when you're not just wearing clothes to like fit with society or like the latest beauty standard, like these pants? You know? Okay, here's a moonwalk. Hi, Jake. Welcome. Steak, thank you so much for the 78 months. Holy shit. Holy shit. Can I still do it? Am I still doing it? I still got it. Guys, these are the bombshell leggings. They're so funny. Hello? The funny thing is I've actually been noticing a lot of the things that like I would wear became products and people make a ton of money by making them products. Like if anyone is an OG, Steak will remember Kaiser might, Court will remember. I used to wear, my uniform was either a skater skirt with thigh highs or leggings with thigh highs. And now someone has made leggings with thigh highs and sells them for so much fucking money. I'm like, bro, we invented this shit. What? These are so cute. Your boyfriend would love them. Mimo. Okay, they've got this ruching right here. And so it makes your ass pow. Hi Sage, welcome back. My muscles in my one piece. You could see my muscles in my one piece. That's some nice ass pants. Yeah, they're ass pants. And they're nice ass pants. Maybe we're scared to journey outside of our current selves because we're in the environment and situation that our old self discovered. Okay, maybe. A lot of what I work through, you need to start copywriting stuff. Bro, I know, right? A month and 33 days, shit. What was I gonna say? I've recognized that a lot of what prevents me from growing is actually, what's it called? My fear of rejection from success, because I've had in my past I lose a lot of friends as I've elevated and changed the person who I am, whether it was quitting drinking, starting to earn a lot of money, doing something new and cool. My friends that I was friends with in the past who were relating to me through the thing that I was doing, but now I'm doing something different. I lose those people. And so there's an element of fear when I'm like, okay, if I change it, let's we can use drinking as an example. So when I quit drinking, I think a lot of it was the rejection that would happen if I stop drinking alcohol. And then I did lose so many friends, but I had to decide that the friends that I would lose through stopping this thing that was negatively impacting my life, it was okay for them to lose them. And in the process, I've met so many people that love that I don't drink, don't judge themselves through me. Yeah, I don't think that they were true. I think they had there's still elements of friendship, but that's not a true friendship if they're not willing to remain your friends through your growth and success. And it's so it's okay. But yeah, Jake, you don't realize I watched a YouTube video on this, but it was all about how we have different types of friends. And one of the friend groups that a lot of us have are they have a different name for it, but it's addiction friends. It's friends that you're close with because you're bonding and relating over something that you're addicted to. And so yeah, alcohol is tough. How am I doing this while on a Twitch contract? So I can multi-stream. I can keep my sub button if I don't stream gameplay to other platforms. So for I've been doing my just chatting streams on all platforms. So right now I'm live on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Fansly. If you guys want to go sub to my Fansly or fan house, you should. Fansly is free to sub. But if I started to play gameplay, then it changes. So I can only stream gameplay to TikTok, Instagram, and Twitch at the same time. I can't stream gameplay to YouTube. Surfing Cat! I was wondering if you were gonna pop in today. I'm on a little bit late for my Europeans, 2:30 p.m. Well, wait, I'm on the East Coast though, so that's not so bad. It's not so bad. Thank you for the 67 months, almost 69 months. It's not a very known by now. Doctors or psychiatry wouldn't know. There's meds for RSD, I've heard. I haven't fully researched it. I think my brother had a form of this too, Kai. And he ended up going through around a session of ketamine therapy, which has really helped him because it essentially, if we look at our brain through the lens of neuroplasticity, it's you're able to change it. And what happens is people travel down these tracks in life through your brain. So it's trenches. If you have a thought that you're going to often, it's like a trench and you're pop. Wow, okay. This monitor, bro. I got it for a sponsorship, and it's not very good. It like randomly just changes shit. Maybe I don't have the right cord plugged into it. Yeah. Okay, why is the picture so bad? Picture adjustment, brightness, is it the contrast? If you could see it right now, it looks just turned ugly. It looked fine and now it just turned really ugly. What the heck? Local dimming. Okay, I'm gonna just turn it off and on. What was I talking about? Oh, so when you do things like there's a lot of like ketamine therapy popping up now. Oh, that's better. Just have to restart it. Okay. But what it does is that essentially, if you're passing down a trench, okay, if you're on a ski mountain and you're going down the same run constantly into bad thinking that's not helping you and is harming you, and then essentially what ketamine does is it just throws on a bunch of fresh snow so that you can see the paths that you're taking and then make a different decision and path differently. And it doesn't last forever. It can be addictive. That's why I don't think it's the best thing to be legalized. But here we are, America. So yeah, it really helped him. You quit drinking. It's weird how much social interaction revolves around it. It is so weird. And it's so weird how normalized it is too, Grizzly. Like every single scene in every movie, they've got a fucking drink. And like when I was first quitting, I was like, oh, I want a martini. Oh, I want a glass of whiskey. Oh, I want a margarita. You know, I was like, wow, it's in every scene. Oh, I want a glass of wine. Fuck. Yeah. Just coffee. Oh my God, your name is literally the coffee. Sorry, I'm like way behind on chat messages right now. I'm in the pool right now. I'm 25. I'm over drinking. All my friends from childhood are borderline alcoholic. But here's the thing that I changed about my mindset with it. It was that like alcohol is a tool, okay? And if people are using this tool and this is what's keeping them alive, this is what's keeping them moving and trekking on in life, that's okay. Like we're the ones that like deem it as like a sin or as like a bad thing and harmful. But when you just see it as a tool and you're like, it's okay if people need to use those tools to stay alive. Like if you're not strong enough to quit now, like that's okay. One day you may be, but in the meantime, I'm like so happy you're here. I don't know. So I like changing that mindset around it for me really helped because like for so long I saw it as a sin. So it was like a form of like self, there's a word for this. I can't, my brain like forgets negative words for some reason. Self harm. Yeah, that works. It was a form of self-harm for me. But when I took that like meaning that it was like harmful away, I didn't want to drink as much. Yeah. Give me that dose of kitty plays right to the veins. I'm coming for you, Kawaii. I'm coming for you. Glad to see you on Facebook. Yeah, I'm glad to be on Facebook too. You're in the UK. You're in the UK. Look, all my UK. You're in Turkey. Sin, I want to come to Turkey. I've been thinking about Istanbul. Everyone went to Istanbul for the freaking Valorant event. And I'm like, damn, that's all I'm thinking about is going to flagellation works too. I thought of that too. I just thought that might have been too edgy for that comment, but we can use self-flagellation. Ah! Drinking alcohol is so bad for me. Yeah. Now, what do I do that's bad for me now? I pretty much like redefined every vice as like a tool, and so they no longer have the same shtick, you know? It's a good way to put intrusive thinking. Yeah, totally. It's perfect time. Finished work and got a cup of tea. I want tea. There's ADHD psychotherapist that will guide people learn more about the ADHD brain. Yeah, I think it's good. I also have ADHD and I've been learning a lot about it this year. And I also realized that alcohol was one of the ways that I self-medicated. So when I went off alcohol, I was like, whoa, I'm bipolar and I have ADHD. Damn. Okay, fuck. I'll have to unpack this, but I've had a really good couple years. My 2-year no alcohol anniversary is December 21st, and I've had like, I don't know, I was talking to Luke about this, that like the greatest gift when you stop drinking alcohol is not that you're it's like better for your body. You know, like, oh, I'm sure that's a good thing too. It's not the lack of hangovers. It's not the clearer minds. It's that I had to learn to be the side of myself that I loved when I was on alcohol. Like, I had to learn to be that confident, free, fun, expressive, socially comfortable person. Like, I was just telling Luke the other day, like, I don't have social anxiety anymore at all. I walk through the airport, I walk into a party, I am like going up to everyone. I am so comfortable talking to anyone. I don't try and hide aspects of myself. Like, but that came to me through like having to learn this because I was sober. Otherwise I would have just absolutely failed. I love that, Sorte. I think that's important. I don't have any close childhood friends. I've had this thing in my life that like every 3 years I change friends. And like right now I'm in another phase of that where I'm like, damn it, I have to remake my social circle in Miami. So I do have, I mean, my guns aren't that strong right now because I took a month off. I just went to Pilates for the first day in a month. My first stream was over 8 years ago. My 9-year stream anniversary is December 18th. So I hope you guys come. Hi, Batlorn. Everything is great. Listen, okay, when you get to a point in your life that you can look at any situation and see the positive and the negative and know that it's both okay. Like when you can see this, all the sides of every situation, do you know how hard it is to think that things aren't going great? Like even in the pain, even in the frustration, even in the way the media likes to display the world, you're like, you can see the value in all of it, that you're like, oh fuck, shit, damn it. Yeah, it's crazy. My biceps show without even flexing. Is it not normal? How do I find meaningful girl relationships? So typically I've been lucky to meet all my guy friends and girlfriends through friends. Let me think. Yeah, through friends, really, because it's nice when people vet for you. And so like, if they love you and I love them, then I'm probably gonna love you too. But now that I'm in a new city, I am just so chatty with every single person I meet. Like I'm about to go hang out with the woman that gave me a facial. And like anyone that I see, I'm just chatting with and talking to. And I think like this summer, I was like working really hard. I had just started doing fan house. I was like really focused on figuring out fan house and fansly and like working. And then now that I've kind of got a good system for it, it's time for me to solve my social aspect of my life. So I'm going to be going to like more yoga classes, sound healing, looking online for different like different things that interest me. Because if I'm going to things that interest me, then the people that have similar interests to me are going to be there. Love with my hair. Thank you. Yeah, it's so fun to style, Jeremy. That's what I love about long hair. You like my plants? I like you. I miss you too, Jency. Self-medicating is called ADHD, but all this don't be mean. Yeah, totally. I know. I know. Self-inflicting. Hi, use. Hi, Jency. Yeah, lots of things you can get addicted to. Alcohol, drugs, sex, sugar, attention, whatever. Yep. 100%. I know it's an illness. I don't see them as less than amazing. One is quitting without patience, so I hope it starts a domino effect. Mimo, I was the first one to quit drinking alcohol in my family. So far, every single person in my family has quit. My boyfriend drinks so much less, and I have so many friends that are telling me that they are cutting back or quitting because of me, which is crazy. Like you can't, you just learn in life that like giving people advice is like so shitty when they're not asking for it. But like living, like what I'm paying attention to now is like, what advice am I giving people without them asking? Oh, that advice is for me, not for them. And so then I've been writing down the advice I've been giving people, and I'm like, oh, that's my advice. That's my fucking to-do list. Damn it. But when you're walking the walk and like talking the talk, people like look at you and they're like, why the fuck are you so happy? What are you doing? I'm like, oh, you want to know? Wow, let me tell you. So you're bipolar and have ADHD. Me too, Grizzly. Welcome. It's pretty fun. I just like broke down to my mom the other day because I was like, I feel like I'm so handicapped for this society that we're in right now, and I'm finally on ADHD medication. But it's like every time, there's so many moments in my career where it's like right when I was about to hit success, because of consistency, my brain flips the fucking table on me and is like, nope, not interested, can't do it anymore, bye, on to the next thing that I'm gonna hyperfixate on. And so it's like, just explaining to my mom is like, I just want to be someone that can like fucking maintain something and like do something. And she's like, Kristen, like, you just need to like accept yourself, and you need to learn to love these skills. Like, there's nobody that runs head first into new things like the way that you do. And then you come back with so much more information on how other people can be successful in that space. And like, you need to not capitalize on that, but like, you just need to be respecting your skills for your skills and not comparing yourself to others and like their ability to be consistent and like, but it's like, I would love to have been able to be consistent with streaming and then get a big YouTube sponsorship deal and then be set for life financially. I would have loved that. But no, I love to quit streaming every few months. So yeah, here we are. Here we are. My brain was like, I'm gonna reach 1 million followers and 10,000 subscribers and have the most momentum I've ever had on Twitch. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna travel for 2 years. Bye. How do you just diversify your income so you're not reliant on one job? I'm getting laid off and ready to start something new. Oh, congratulations, MCOV! Woo! That's so exciting. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a great question to ask. My lens is purely through the content creator lens, and then also someone that's amassed enough of a savings to be able to invest in a house when we could still afford them. So I would just say do as much as you can online and like get more skills. I think is really important. Like, learn to code, learn about social media. Like, growing a social media following is like surface level as it seems, is like such a skill. And if you learn that skill, people will hire you for that skill and you can advise for that skill. How did I work on my social anxiety? Oh, we can talk about that in 1 second. Remind me in 1 second. Hi, Ahmed, welcome back. I quit alcohol for your stream. You feel good now? Oh my God, that's so cool, Sin. Yay, I affected one more person. Welcome. No. So actually they don't, BPD is like not a real, what's it called? I think BPD and manic depressive. One of them is real. One of them, they dropped. The other one, it does exist. But now I think also what they call it for women is PMDD, which is like super periods, super ovulation energy, and super depressive periods. But I just have, what I use now is there's a few different Chinese herbs that I'll take when I'm feeling really low. I'm much better at balancing like my manic episodes, so I'm not as low too. There's lots of different things you can do, but essentially it's like, how can I lower the humps and the troughs, or like raise the troughs, lower the humps. Hi Hiroto, how are you? Welcome back. Hi Karito. Hi Larka. Yeah, calisthenics is so cool. I just got into it. Actually, there's this, let me link it to you. One of my favorite Chalupe. I love Animal Flow. There's this video that I like to do. I could probably show you guys on stream. Where is she? Animal Flow Beach beginner. Where is she? This woman, Lisa Chavez. She does these really simple, easy courses. I just linked it, and they're so good. I love them. I think calisthenics are amazing. What are the name of the herbs? Amazon. I think it's called here, my orders. I order them on Amazon now, but I used to get them from my acupuncturist. Can I flex my pecs? Yes, I'm probably even better at flexing my pecs now. My job is half finishing 100 things and passing them to other people. Nice. Do I miss Vancouver? Sometimes. You suffer from the same thing, Dreamfish? I haven't seen Awakening. Wait, maybe I didn't. That sounds right. I think I might have seen that. Chalupe. Oh my God, people are buying my set. Thank you for buying my set. Wait, where is it? Here, Ease Tonic. I'll link it in chat. I rebuy this all the time. Anytime I'm feeling off, I take these. Let me read the ingredients. Wait, this does not seem like it's the English. Where is it? Wait. What are the ingredients? Why aren't they showing them? Oh, here. Okay, Buplarum. That's one that I've taken a lot for my balancing my hormones. Dong Quai is another one. Chinese peony is another one. So this is a mix of all of those. Those are like the 3 biggest ones. Licorice is another one I take. All of these things, and then Baizu, Poria, Sclerotium, ginger. Those are all herbs that I take independently, but this is such a nice mix that if I'm feeling really off, I take these, and it's like actually fucking crazy. Like, I got so into herbalism after my acupuncture recommended me these, because I was like, I take these and like that day I feel differently. Like immediately I feel differently, and then taking it like over time really helps. And I was like, oh god, herbs work. And then I like had this whole revolution of I've bought this 4 times on Amazon. Luke's ordered this pack for me once, and then I've bought it twice from an acupuncturist. So what is that? 4, 5, 6, 7. I've gone through 7 bottles of this. It's the best. Have I ever tried Blue Lotus? Yes, but not high enough quantity to trip on it, because I know some people do. You'd pay so much money for an OnlyFans? Bro, go sub to my Fansly and Fan House. That shit's fire, okay? I don't need to get naked for things to be super hot. Hi, Scooter. I know, welcome. Every Burning Man you go to, I notice a subtle change, another layer of the onion shed and some new possibilities. Yes, every single time. Oh my god, it was so cool being there with my dad. It was such a trip. Just like having my dad there and getting to like show. You guys have no idea what a gift it is to be able to bring somebody to Burning Man and have them have their first experience with you. It's such a trip. And like, my dad's never been to a festival. Like, he's gone to concerts, but that's like his only experience of like partying, you know, and like maybe some like clubbing when he was younger. So like, it's so crazy that that's his first experience. Like, burn it. Like, I can't imagine how, like, it's sensory overload for me, and I know what to expect now. What, mud water? Is mud water like the stuff with like the mushrooms in it? Kawaii, I would love to. Okay, how did I work on my social anxiety? There's so many different things to relate to this, okay? First of all, you have to stop. You have to stop giving people the authority over you and your opinion of yourself, okay? So many people just give it away. They're like, they just care what every other person around them fucking thinks of them, okay? That is the biggest suck of energy you can possibly give to people, okay? It is so important that you close that the fuck off and you recognize that the only person's opinion that matters is yours, because you are the only person that's gonna spend your life with yourself. That's just how it works, okay? We are all fucking alone. Everyone else is thinking about themselves so much more than you. People that judge, okay, are just telling you that they're a big judger of themselves, but their judgment of you is a reflection of them, okay? It's minimally to do with you. I like to say nothing to do with you, okay? Because when you meet people like myself, that for the 99%, I sometimes still catch myself judging on small things, not about like expression, but on like people being rude and things like that. I'll be like, why are you being rude? You could be nice. But that's a judgment. That's a judgment too. So sometimes I still judge. Anyways, True. If you will spend the rest of your life alone. Yeah, no, we are literally alone. We're gonna be alone for our entire fucking lives. You could spend the rest of your life. You could come over to my house. We could sit in chairs next to each other, and you could spend the rest of your life explaining to me about you and your life and the way you were raised and why the thoughts you have and how you're feeling and what you like. You could literally explain that to me for the rest of our lives, and I will still not know you. I will still not know you. You are the only person who's gonna know yourself. And once you realize that you're just fucking alone, then you're like, well, damn, I better become someone that I'm proud of, because this is gonna be hell on earth if I don't. Bye, Franny. So, okay, stop giving your power away to other people. They do not fucking deserve it. They do not deserve it. If they haven't done the work to stop judging other people, I could give a flying fuck what they think about me. Ah! You're still judging in 2022? You have a judgment? You're gonna say something? You're gonna judge me? What? You think I'm gonna care? No, okay? I can't go back. Let's choose something really minimal. Okay, say they don't like people that wear the color white, okay? Because when they were younger, their person that abused them wore white. I can't go back and stop that person from abusing them and them creating that association. Maybe they're really hungry, and so then they're like hangry and they're acting out and they're saying stupid shit because they're hangry. I can't go back in time and feed them, okay? Like, I just can't, and I don't care. I don't want to. I don't have energy for that. I do have Twitch, Franny. I'm streaming on all platforms right now, so you can pick whatever your favorite is, and I'm there. Kitty plays. And so it's like, why are you gonna care about what other people think about you? You are not responsible for the projections of others, okay? Oh my God. Can you imagine trying to control the opinions of others? We would literally have to be time travelers, superheroes, and in every place at once. So that's another thing. I just don't care. Like, go get your own, go fucking feed yourself. Okay, what? You haven't used imaginal therapy to reimagine your trauma in your life, and you're still held captive by it, and you want to judge me? What? You haven't done the work? Bro. So, yes. That alone has freed me so much. But if I'm stopping everyone, if I'm cutting all the ties, like I like to visualize it. Like, we have all these energetic ties that are coming off our body to like different people, whether it's our parents, our friends, society, our teachers, Twitter, you know, and I just take big scissors, like big ones, and I just chop through all the ties. And oh, it's a Polo and Pan radio. I can link it to you 1 second. Share, copy link, I'll paste. And I just cut through all the ties. I say no. My mom, her visualization, which is a little bit less violent because I'm cutting, but she visions herself as a ship, and there's a bunch of other ships that have rope tied to her, and she just goes around and does the ties. And then they can float near her. They're just not tied to her. And so it's like, wow, what are you gonna do now that you're not looking for the validation of every fucking person around you and in your life? Oh no, I am so alone that I don't know what to do. And what you do, I have the answer, is you have to validate yourself, okay? You have to absolutely accept exactly where you are now. Ines, thank you so much for subscribing. Oh, Ines Cook. I like your name. Welcome. You have to validate yourself, okay? So it's like, and this can be however you want to look at it, okay? It can even be in the negative. You're like, yeah, okay. One of the things that I used to get called out on a lot when I was getting hate raids and Twitch was much more toxic was my chin. Okay, I have a strong chin. I am Eastern European. That's what I got. Okay, so people would come in and talk about my strong chin, and then I'd be like, oh my god, should I have a weaker chin? would that be more beautiful for them so they could accept me and love me? It's so funny for me to think about that I ever thought that. Why the fuck would I want to change myself to somebody that was judging me? Ah! Okay, anyways. So I had to go into the mirror and say, you know what? I might not love my chin. Like, I would love to have a very feminine chin. Okay, say, but I'm gonna accept my chin the way it is. Because one, I'm not gonna fucking change it. Okay, let's be honest. I'm not gonna change it. So I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna accept it. I got it. It's my chin. I'm gonna accept you. If I could kiss my chin, I would. Okay, I'm gonna accept you and I'm gonna love you. Okay, I know it might not be the best chin, and that's okay. It's okay if it's not the best chin. It doesn't have to be the best chin. It's okay. We don't have to have the fucking perfection. Okay, we've been groomed and programmed to be in pursuit of perfection, but that's not our fucking job. Our job is to just literally experience life however you want. You could meditate and experience your internal world for the rest of your life, or you could never meditate and be out and about and never live in a home and just be roaming for your whole life. You get to choose. How do you want to experience life? That's your only job. So take the things and validate yourself and accept yourself. And so I like to start my days when I remember is I get in front of the mirror and then I go, I love my hair. I love my ears. I love my eyebrows. I love my face. I love my chin. I love my breasts. I love my pussy. I love my ass. I love my waist. I love my organs. I love my skin. I love my confidence. I love my blah, blah, blah. I love my ability to treat others like my brother or my sister. I love my ability to see the godliness in all people and things and all of creation. Like, I love la, 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 la. Okay, and it sounds a little bit weird if you've never done this before. When I first heard this, I thought it was weird too. I was like, bruh, what? Of course I love my soul. Our souls are perfect. They're whole, they're beautiful, they're untainted, untraumatized, infinite. Of course I love my soul. So it sounds a little weird, but trust me, okay? Then you go out into the world. And someone's like, hey kitty, I don't like your tits. And I said, oh, interesting. You don't like my tits? That's weird. I like my tits. I told my tits I like them this morning. So I'm like interested. It's just so interesting that you don't. And you don't need to get an explanation, okay? But oftentimes when you ask why, it's like really funny because they're like, well, this one time when I was like 16, this happened and now it triggers me this way. And so when I look at your tits, I was like, oh, interesting. Well, you know, I'm not really responsible for your triggers, but that's an interesting, like, use interesting. Okay, interesting isn't saying it's good or bad. It's just giving you more information. And so just we can't stop people from commenting on everything, but we can change the way we react to it. Just like I'm hoping that other people change the way they react to my traumatized tits, you know? Basically self-loving yourself, and that's all that matters. That's absolutely the first thing that matters. I mean, the only thing that matters is love, ultimately. So the more we can love ourselves and love each other, the more we're winning. Outlaw, thank you so much for the 4 months. And thank you for the compliment. Thank you. You know, in the mirror, I told myself I look great today too. Just kidding. No, I didn't. I didn't do mirror work this morning. But what I'm saying is when you validate yourself, and other people come through with their opinions, like the fact that people have unwarranted opinions blows my mind, especially unwarranted negative opinions, and that they say them out loud. I'm like, what? Bro, you think you're saying that because you think I'm gonna care? I'm so confused. What? Bruh, exactly. Just reply back with an equally bad comment. Why take that shit? Because what does that do? What if they're coming like this, right? If they're coming like this, when I say I'm not I'm not ducking, okay? I'm not coming up against them. I'm not loving them. But what I'm doing is I'm just absolutely indifferent. And like, to me, standing my ground, not having it affecting me, and just letting them kind of just sit in their own shit. Like, just keep your energy. I'm not giving you any of my energy. And I'm just, if anything, I'm just holding up a mirror for you to see yours. Just like, look at it. Like, because Sorte, having a reaction back and shooting shit back is like, it's a form, you're creating conflict. And so you're just building a bigger wave. And now you're in a fight. You can't match, yeah, don't match energy. King's daughter knows. You get it. Slicker did not ask me for money. I only met Slicker once at the event. What's it called event? Is there any reason I have so much energy today? Well, I went to Pilates. I got a really good sleep last night. I drank my matcha. I'm sipping a smoothie. Thank you, Sage. High vibes always, baby. Yes. Yeah, let their energy ruminate. Let them keep that shit. I don't have to have, like, I don't need to take any responsibility for their energy, and I don't need to take it at all, and I don't need to give them anything either. Like, in the past, Love and Light Kristen was on her path to get everybody to be as happy and as positive as she felt 3 weeks of the month. I wanted everyone to feel the love that I felt. Okay? And if I saw that you were judging me and being negative, I wanted you to know that you were love and you were light too. But I don't even have to do that. I don't. It's not my job. It's not my job. I don't have to give them anything. So now I'm like, okay, what is my job? My job is just holding my alignment, holding my fucking love, holding my fucking power, and that's it. And if my energy, okay, is able to positively affect them, great, but that's overflow. I'm not gonna use up my energy giving them theirs. They need to be responsible for their own energy and be their own battery in their life, not me. Yeah, I got YouTube, I got Facebook, I got TikTok, I got Twitter. I don't think people can chat on Twitter, right? I think I'm live on Twitter. I don't know. Let me check. Let's see. Yeah, I'm live. 12 people! Wow! Hi, 12 people. You've accidentally clicked on my Twitter stream. How are you? How are you? I thought your job was selling photos of yourself. That's one of my jobs. That's how I earn money. Oh my God, ADHD hack alert. I realized that I don't have to love what I do for money. I used to think that I always had to be loving what I did for money. And so my whole life was about like what I was passionate about. And then I'd find ways to monetize that. But then when my passion stopped, I had to fucking figure out myself every single time. And that was exhausting. Hey, thank you for the rose. New Age, welcome. New Age Jedi, I like your username. Hi, Rosa. Yes, I am. And so what I do now is I'm like, okay, find something that I like and I enjoy. I love talking to people. So like having Fan House as a medium for me to be able to chat with you guys is my favorite part. The taking photos and selfies, I love taking selfies. The selling them, it's like it's not helping me to get closer to God by any means, but it grounds me in a way by earning me money so that I can not worry, so that I can do other work. So it's a low effort, high income job that I enjoy but don't love. But now because I do those things, I'm able to do so much more of what I love. And so I'm not penalized as much when my hyperfixation shifts and I go through a period of being absolutely lost and depressed and not earning income and whatever it is. So that for me just is like absolutely changed my life. Hi, IKEA. I need to get my ADHD under control. I'm on antidepressants. I think ADHD make your depression and anxiety worse. ADHD. I have no idea, Mimo. Have you looked into any ketamine therapy? My brother was tried antidepressants for a while, ADHD medication for a while. But the thing that helped him the most was ketamine therapy. It was group therapy for a week, or a few weeks, I believe. Slather! Damn. Sorry, bro. I think you can refund Fansly. Maybe not. You're with me for the month. It does say in my bio that it's safe for work, by the way. Aw, I love that steak. What specifically do I mean with God? God to me is not like a man or a woman. I think there's fractals of creator. Okay, so what God is to me is like literally the energy that, I mean, it's everything. It's this air, it's the light, it's the plants, it's me, it's you. It's like all of the cosmos and the intelligent energy that governs the rotation, that creates the different particles, that create the different molecules, that create the different substances and in life. Okay, that to me is God. All right, I think that there are fractals of God. So like how you could imagine it, where it's like if light came through a prism, it's still God, but now the colors are split, and we try and say that like it's like Roy G. Biv, right? But when we're looking at light, there isn't actually like a color is not a color. It's like part of the spectrum, and the fact that we think we can pull out like one part of the light, no, there's like an infinite amount of different colors. And that's, again, only a small percentage of what the light refracts into. Anyways, so when we talk about like goddess energy or divine masculine energy, or in Hindu, how they have like many different gods that represent different things, like I think that that relates a lot to like the different archetypes that live within us. Or if you like talk about the tarot too, like there's different energies, but they're all part of the one. They're just aspects of the ones and fractals of the one. So that's kind of my opinion on God, and then how I relate to God is like just knowing that I am God, and my thoughts create my reality. My imagination and energy shape my life, and so taking responsibility for that, and then taking steps to love more. Yeah. Hi, Lokan. How are you? Wish I could that with my art. I hear taking shrooms help. Shrooms can definitely help opening up your eyes to more creative aspects. Law of attraction. Yeah, well, I mean, it's the law that if you are vibing at a level, I like to call it frequency, because I think people have so many associations with good or bad. Like being in a bad energy, being low is just a denser frequency, okay? But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Bye, James. That's fun, Owen. Welcome. And so like I'm trying to be really careful with like, I don't have to always be in a state of bliss and ecstasy. It's okay when I come down into the darker, heavier energies, and like recognizing that like those are what shape me too, like, and the cyclical nature of life. But like law of vibration, yeah, I love that. And so it like really is so true, and you really notice this at Burning Man too. Like whatever, choose your vibes wisely, because like whatever you're fucking putting out, whatever stories you're telling about yourself, you will have people that will tell you those stories about yourself. They like, it's so crazy. You'll literally have a thought and someone will walk up to you and tell you your thought out loud, and you're like, okay. Burning Man moments. But that's happening every single day in your life. Like once you go to Burning Man and see the synchronicities, you start to notice them even more in your daily life. And so it's like, tell tell a story about your life that you want to live, and like take responsibility, like, and start being more aware of like the stories that you're telling you about yourself and how you're absolutely jailing yourself into that character and into that life. And that's your choice. Like people, and then you'd be like, no, Kristen, that's my trauma. It's the things that have happened to me in my past. There's people that have gone through the same things in life as you, like same awful fucking shit. And the way that they understand it and the way that they learn to understand it changes the way that they live. Not everyone, like, well, like, so say everyone experiences the same type of trauma. Okay, one person goes on to be the leader of some positive force. The other person, like, and then the other end of the spectrum, that person kills themselves. And there's like everything in between. Okay, and it's just how we understand the situation itself. So one of my favorite things to do is I go through my life and I analyze all the different aspects. So like when I bump up against trauma in my life and I'm like, oh wow, I'm like, this is what I talked about before. This is a trench. Like I'm really like, I'm living in this trench again. Like what's going on? Hi Assad. Hi, bye. I'm in this trench. Why am I in this trench? And then when I ask that question and I meditate on it, I come back to an experience that I've had when I'm younger. And I'm like, oh my God, because this happened, I'm like this. And then what I do is there's two things. And sometimes I do both, but like the stuff that's really groovy. And I either reparent or reimagine. Okay, so for reparenting, you take your aware, educated, you know, mostly positive self back in time. You're visualizing this, by the way, to that experience, and you go up to yourself who's just endured this. And I always take them, it's usually younger, because I mean, honestly, like I haven't had very much trauma since I've known how to handle people and understand things, but like I take my younger self, I put her on my lap, I hold her, I kiss her on the cheek, I pat her head, and I like just explain to her, hey Kristen, like this must have been really scary and really frustrating. Like this person did this to you and you weren't able to affect it or change it or da 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 da. But like this person went through this experience, which has caused them to do this, okay? This has nothing to do with you. This is the way that they are experiencing life and the way that they're handling their trauma. But like you don't need to take the guilt or the shame of them, whatever it is. I should have picked a better situation to explain, but you can say whatever you want to say to yourself that will help your younger self understand that situation in a way that you're able to understand in your adult mind. And so you go back and you love her and you explain, or him, you love him, explain to him, and then I always take her and I put her inside my heart. And I'm like, okay, get in there. You get to live in my heart now, and just accepting that you'll always be a part of me, and like thanking her for doing the best she could with what she knew then, but like now I got it. Okay, and so that's one, reparenting. The second is reimagining. And so what I'll do is I'll go back in, because when we have a memory, we're having a memory of the last time we had a memory of something. So our memory is fucked, okay? What you think your life was versus the actual truth of it. Like if you had a drone that from your perspective recorded everything in your life, you went to try and map what your memory of something is to what it actually was, you would see the difference. No, I'm not going to TwitchCon. You would see the difference between the two and be absolutely baffled. Okay, so our memory is already fucked, but because it's screwed, we can overwrite it. And what happens when we overwrite it? Our programming gets changed moving forward. So I go back to my old memories. Okay, so like one of the things that like is part of my upward spiral that I come back to a lot is my being rejected. Okay, a lot of us have this. So I had an experience where my friends all went to the beach without me, called me, told me how they didn't want me to be at the beach. Like literally all 5 of my friends, they didn't want me to beach. They were at the beach. They didn't want to be my friend anymore. And in that moment, I lost all 5 of my friends. It was the first time I ever had a panic attack. And I like literally, my mom couldn't stop me crying for like 24 hours. So that trauma Yeah, and like me looking back, I'm like, so what? There's so many people out there. But okay, my younger self was upset. So I go back into that memory and I totally re-visualize every aspect of it as if it had gone in a way that was positive. Okay, so like, oh, the dream was they were calling me to invite me to the beach, and when I got there, they were very secretive about it because they had planned a surprise party, and then we had a great time at the beach, and it was really fun, and whatever it is. That's like a basic reimagination, but you literally reimagine everything, like what the people were wearing, what the beach was like, what they were saying to you, etc. And then every time that you notice that you're repatterning, instead of going back to that traumatic memory, you go back to that reimagined memory. And that literally has reprogrammed me so much and absolutely changed my life. So I like to do both the reparent and the reimagining, but like every single traumatic event in my life, I've recoded. And when I think back to now, I don't have any negative feelings. I've forgiven every single person that those memories related to and love them because I understand that everyone is doing the best they can with what they have and what they know. And like that has just totally changed my life. So yeah, that is one of the ways that you can go through that. Acceptance is the last stage of sorrow. Yeah, I mean, I forgive everyone. The reason I forgive people almost in a selfish way, because I've noticed that every single time I've forgiven someone, whatever it is that I want, whatever part of my life that I want that I keep not getting, that I'm like, you know, I keep applying for this, I'm not getting it. I keep wanting to get this job, I'm not getting it. I want this sponsorship, blah, 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 whatever it is. When I go back and I analyze, I'm like, oh, you know what? I am hanging on to this. I do still not forgive this person. And I go back and I take the work. I write a letter to them. I burn it. I cut the cord. I send them love. Whenever I do that I get that thing. My life levels up. So like, I'm almost like addicted now. I'm like, can there be somebody that I have to forgive, please? Because I want to level up my life more. So yeah, it's kind of selfish, but like, yeah. Hi Mukhtar, you're taking notes, Mimo. He's a white Bengal B&E. I might be able to get him in here. Just think everything that happens in life is just a normal day in this universe. I know. Nothing matters, but everything is important. Is it true forgiveness though? Definitely, because I'm taking the time to understand it from their perspective. And so it's like, even though people can do really fucking evil things, it's like, I don't believe, like, unless people have had head trauma and or a severe, like they're not born evil, right? And it's like, it's taken a lot of evil acts by a lot of people against that person for most people to get to the place where they're able to act like that. And so it's like just understanding that like I can't go and live their life and understand their mindset and why they would ever do a thing like that, but you know, like I can still, like, I don't know, forgive them. You can 100% forgive someone without letting them know. You do not have to openly forgive people. Does it help? Yes, definitely. But if you're unable to see that person again, to forgive them in person, you absolutely can get the same energy and power back by forgiving them without doing it in person or seeing them or talking to them. Because I've had people who I've been unable to contact and forgive. And it was really interesting, actually. I've had 2 times it's happened to me before, where after I did like my whole like forgiveness ritual, that night in a dream, it's the same picnic bench, but I walk up to this picnic bench and I sit down, and they walk up to the picnic bench and sit down on the other side, and we have a conversation and we forgive each other because it's usually dual-sided. And so like, absolutely. And then it's changed my life. So absolutely, you can forgive someone without seeing them. I don't suggest sending the first letter either. If you are going to send a letter, send the second letter, burn the first letter and send the second letter. Yeah, it's so sad watching people get dragged down and blocked. Totally. Like, I really love this visual, and it's like part of like the Egyptian, like when they decide, when you die and they decide whether you'll go to heaven or hell, like the god weighs your heart against a feather. And if your heart is heavier than a feather, you reincarnate and go back to existence. But if it's lighter than a feather, then you ascend and become a god or part of universal energy or whatever it is. So it's like the only thing, like my only desire now, I got rid of a lot of my desires in life because I found that they were causing me more pain than pleasure. And my only desire in life now is to have a light heart. And it is by far, when I'm in situations, I'm like, how can I have a light heart here? Has absolutely changed my life, making that a priority, because it's like, oh, this doesn't need to be so serious. It's like, I love you, you love me, like, let's work through this. Like, being lighthearted, when I meet people that are lighthearted, I'm like, this is the quality. Parvon, this will be a YouTube. Kitty Plays VODs. I put all of my videos on there. If you want to go sub to that on YouTube, I'll link it. Kitty, it's linked on my Twitch, but it plays VODs. Kitty Plays VODs. Where is that? How do I Google this? Kitty Plays YouTube. Channels. Here, Kitty Plays VODs. If you go to my Kitty Plays YouTube channel and you go to featured channels, Kitty Plays VODs is one of them. You're so welcome, Avora. You are so welcome. Hi, Oscar. Whenever I come online, I know, like, I just focus on like clearing my head and clearing my mind and clearing my heart, and then like letting whatever wants to be said come through and like not blocking it. Like, I think in the past, I was so much more like insecure, and I would block a lot of the things that I was saying because I was worried about being judged or ostracized or whatever the fuck we worry about these days. But lately I've just been like so open about sharing, and I found that like that is like so helpful. And when I'm saying the things that I'm like, oh, I shouldn't say that, that's weird, like that's when I get people who are like, oh my god, Kitty, that is the exact fucking thing that I needed to hear today. I'm like, oh, okay, this wasn't for me, this is for you. Like, I just like, let me be a channel for the things that you need to be reminded of or need to hear. And like, that's my fucking goal. Yeah, because it's like, it's actually kind of crazy. Like in this medium, it's a little bit weird because like you guys are only able to convey through text, but like I have times when I'm with friends and I'm doing the same thing where I'm not stopping the stuff that's coming through me, and like people cry in front of me, like when you see the physical reaction of some of the things that like I say, and I'm like, I like black out, and Luke's like, what did you talk about on stream today? I'm like, I have no idea, I'd have to watch the VOD. If you can see my jaw drop, yeah, totally. Have this video saved for others that need help. Totally, Stig. I want to start a podcast. So my goal is, now that my audio is consistent because I've got a good mic, I want to chop up my what's it called? I want to chop up my VODs and then make a podcast out of them. So like, keep all like the important shit, add an intro and an outro, and then like if you need to listen to shit, Martyr Heretic, yes. That's my human design. Struggling a bit this week. You had to put your 18-year-old cat to sleep on it. Oh, Pickles, I'm sorry. Are you still here? I'm sorry you had to go through that. How I view animals passing is like, when they pass, first of all, that's a long life for a cat. 18 years is amazing. So it's so cool that you could give that gift of that longevity to that cat. Like, you must have not had a super stressed life and gotten good food. So like, what a gift. Also, when I look at animals passing, it's like, reflect on their like, animals just want to make you happy, unless they pee on your couch like my cat, but you know, they just want to make you happy. And so like, when you reflect on your life, like reflect on it with happiness, and what I like to do is I like to like, okay, 18 years, where was I? Who was I when I got that animal? You know, and like, what was my life like then? And like, what was my life like during their life? And just looking at your life through the lens of theirs, and like as that life as a chapter in your life, because pets don't live forever. And so like when you reflect through that lens, it's through so much like celebration and appreciation and somberness. So yeah, and it's still heavy too, but recognizing that like that heaviness and that grief is like, I don't know, I'm getting emotional for your cat. I think I'm just thinking of all the times I've had to say goodbye, but like it's like, it's a reflection of your love. Like your grief would not be this deep if you didn't have as much love as you did too. So like just owning that and celebrating that, and like not shaming yourself for feeling either. Like I remember when my one dog died, I didn't leave my bed for 3 days. I got up to pee, I didn't eat, I like drank some water, but like I just couldn't leave my bed. So I'm not judging that and knowing that it will pass. And so just like kind of let this like be a moment where you just yeah, appreciate them. Animals are the fucking best. I want to get another cat so bad. I'm like, 10 cats! It looks like, no, we have to get this one to stop peeing on the couch first. It's like Pets compared to humans, you know, on the pre-hand approx how long a cat or dog or cat will live. Yeah, I mean, some pets often just like obliterate that though, and they're like, yeah, my life is supposed to be 10 years. I'm gonna live till 20. Unicorn, thank you for the, I think I said hi. I don't see Unicorn right in chat though. Thank you for the sub. I'm having a wonderful day. Let it out, girl. Shit is hard. Totally. Yeah, oh my god, I'm like, I have no shame in crying now. I believe that like a lot of the reason why women live longer is because our ability to release emotion. So like anytime I don't have to keep that with me, great. Let it go. Burning Man was so good. How do I Sheezy, how do I put into words? I did an acid trip on I actually didn't end up doing very many substances at Burning Man. Like as much as I thought I was going to do, because I was just like so busy and just doing things that I forgot. I did an acid trip on Saturday at my parents' house, and I just had the best day. But I had this like insight where it was like something arrives, the energy arrives and passes through you, and the feeling remains. A new feeling remains after it passes, yet you can't put into words what it was or what the feeling is or how you're different, but you know you are. And like that was the feeling that I had about Burning Man, and the feeling that I had on acid, where it's like, I know I am changed. I don't know how I'm changed, and I can't put into words what changed me or how I felt. Like it's just like, and it was so cool. Like it was so cool to bring my dad there and see it through his eyes and see him seeing everything and experience everything. I have so many photos and so many videos. I'm gonna be I don't know, I just didn't want to like spam people with photos, but I think I'm gonna put a lot more of them on what's it called, on Fan House, because it's not like people don't mind if I spam there. It might sound cliche, but it's 100% true. When drugs don't work no more, you get high on life. Yeah, totally. I mean, Burning Man is like one big psychedelic trip itself. Like you look around and you think you're on acid or mushrooms, because it's like, especially at night where everything is lit up with LEDs, there's fucking lasers everywhere, there's art everywhere. What people are wearing is art, what people are saying is art, the names of camps are art, the music is art. It's like all fucking art. Is there a hookup culture? I don't know. I'm sure there's people that are like connecting and meeting and making love, but like a lot of people find like partners during, thank you sets. A lot of people find partners during Burning Man where they like meet at the beginning and they date for Burning Man and then they don't stay together after. So there's hookup culture, and I think with that, but like it's kind of hard to have sex at Burning Man, like unless you're like in an RV or have access to showers, and like I'm sure people still do, but like you're worn out, you're tired, you're fucking dehydrated. I had stayed in a nice RV this year, but my dad was staying in the same RV as us, so it was a little bit more difficult to have sex, but we still did. A-Rod, thank you for the 85 months. Welcome. But like having sex at Burning Man is fucking hard. Like I can't imagine staying in a tent and pooping in an outhouse for a week and showering with baby wipes and then practicing hookup culture. But I was talking to someone who went to the Orgy Dome this year and they said it was pretty great. I just learned that like, but we still did. Totally. Totally. I get it. I get it. Like you gotta do what you gotta do. But like the Orgy Dome, I've just learned, has a how do I explain this? There's a word for it. Yeah, Orgy Dome. You can go in there and have sex with other people. But like one part of it is like for couples where it's like a don't ask area. So like as a couple, you can go in and have sex near and around other couples. And the whole thing is like, don't ask to have sex with each other, but you're all fucking in the same room. And then the other part of it is like an actual Orgy Dome where like everyone's fucking each other and you can ask to fuck each other. Like it's like everything at Burning Man's all about consent. So you have to ask someone before you touch them. You have to ask someone before you put your penis inside of them. You know. I mean, lots of people got COVID at Burning Man. Lots of people get COVID at conferences. Lots of people get COVID fucking everywhere. We're just have to accept that COVID is everywhere. All the time, all at once. I didn't get COVID though, my dad did though. But he hadn't gotten it yet. Consent. Oh my God, I had this guy come up to me while I was dancing next to Luke, by the way. And he brushed up against me and then was like staring into my eyes. He's like, I'd like, may I grab your ass? And I was like, oh, what? I'm like, no, no. But like, thanks for asking. Luke didn't hear it. And thank God the guy had disappeared before I told Luke what the guy asked. My dad definitely went to the Orgy Dome. I don't know what my dad did during his days because I was sleeping during the day most days and he was out. He only stayed up a couple of the nights with me. But I did tell my dad at the beginning of Burning Man, I was like, Dad, feel free to go to the Orgy Dome, but we just have to make sure that we don't go on the same day. I thought it was really funny. My dad and I both have my dad and I both have like very Czech humor. Like it's like dark and sexual and like nothing is really off limits. So I just love when my dad and I hang out because we just cheese. And everyone around, like there was a few people around when I said that. And they're all like looking at me and looking at my dad, like waiting for my dad to react in like a way that a normal dad would react. And then my dad was just like laughed. And then he came back with something. I can't remember what it was. It was fucking funny. Well, okay. Having to see your parent or child like having sex, but I also was thinking it like my joke was a little deeper than that, where it was like what's it called, like secondhand, what is it called, indirect kissing in Japan, you know what I mean? Okay, so like it was more of like an indirect kissing joke. Yeah, so like at least 24 hours between us going in there because hopefully none of the same people that we had sex with would have sex with that. Yeah, okay, anyways, I'm way over explaining this. So that's, you know, my experience at Burning Man with my dad. No, an indirect hookup with my dad. No, thank you. I'm good. I will pass. So I did not go to the orgy dome this year. But next year, 100%. I told Luke we have to go in the. I don't want to go in the orgy dome with everyone else. Like I just am not ready for that. Like maybe later in life, but like not now. Right now I'm like very happy with my one partner. But I would love to go to the no, don't ask side of the tent where we can just have sex and watch other people have sex. 'Cause I love watching other people have sex. Wait, that's at Burning Man? Yeah, that's at Burning Man. Cause like when I see people and they either have like a lot of sexual energy or like no sexual energy, but they're a couple, and I like see them and I'm like, oh, but how do they fuck? How do they fuck? I want to know. Can you tell me? Can you show me? Can I watch, please? I think that's called a voyeur. I think I'm a voyeur. Your relationship with your dad reminds me of me and my dad. We get side eyes when we converse too. Yeah. My mom can't stand a lot of our jokes together. That was kind of like growing up. That was pretty funny. Erica, thank you for the follow. Okay. I thought I brought water in here. I definitely need some water. I've been like seeing couples with no sexual energy is fascinating. Yeah, I know. I know. Like, oh, how long have you been together? Like, oh, like 2 years. I'm like, ah. Do you guys have sex? Of course we have sex. Oh. So how do you fuck? Do you kiss? Do you touch each other? Hello? Hi, Cheeto. It's hard between the pea and breadcrumbs. Funny thing my dad says. It's hard between the penis and the breadcrumbs. Oh, wait, I don't get it, Stig. You have to explain it to me. How did I break being F12? Welcome to my fan house. I love getting fan house subs after I'm so open about my sexuality. Welcome. How did I break my jealousy while maintaining a monogamous relationship? Oh my god. Mimo. Have you seen Luke? Have you seen him? He is mucho pretante. Pretante is not a word. Hermoso? Wait. I'm learning Spanish. He is muy... Oh, fuck, what was the new word I just learned? It's hermoso. What is it called? Yeah. Okay, wait. Hermoso. But what is it called when like a woman is really pretty? I crossed the border for an hour in Cancun to renew my visa, and he called me something. It was a name. The customs officer was so fucking funny and sweet. Que guapo linda. It was like a name for a beautiful woman, and then there's a name for like a beautiful man. Oh, mamacita! Wait, was it mamacita? Was mamacita? Was it mamacita? Was papacito? Stop. Wait, what's the opposite of mamacita? Okay, anyways. Luke is muy guapo lindo. Mamacita is just for women. Wait, no, maybe it wasn't. Okay, anyways. I can't remember. Anyways, bonita. Selma Hayek is mamacita. Bonita. Maybe it was bonita. Anyways, Luke is really, really attractive. So like, he gets hit on all the time, and at the time he was running and producing a lot of jobs when I first started dating him, and there's a lot of bottle service girls that work those jobs and are just all over him. So it's like these 10 model women who are like, oh Luke, I'm me, and I was just like, I had just moved to LA. I had never even seen women that beautiful in person, and I was like, that's mine, help, somebody help. So I totally understand jealousy. I totally get it. And And my whole thing, and Luke is so flirtatious too. My whole thing though is like, my mantra for him, and I think his Instagram is actually this too, is let Luke love. Like, I have to let Luke love. I have to let Luke love. Cause like, what is gonna happen if I try and insert myself and stop him from loving and being loved? Okay. I'm gonna lose face. I look protective. I look less attractive when I try, and unless guys have a kink for that. I know I've met some men who are like, I like that you're possessive over me. So it is a bit of a balance to be like, let Luke love, but also like my whole thing is like, he's coming home with me. I don't care how he talks and how other people talk to him, but he's very, very like, he's very aware of like how he is to them in front of me and not. Like, he doesn't lead women on, and yeah, he's coming home with me. You can fucking talk to him and flirt with him all you want, and he's gonna come home with me. And it's like, a lot of it comes from my own knowledge of my own goddess energy, okay? Like, this fucking juicy pussy. Okay, you have to own your own fucking confidence and your own power. You're like, if he left this, bro, hi Angel. No, the girls that get it. The guys that get it. The people that don't get it, don't. Okay, you have to own it. Like, I am like a magnet, okay? Like, people fucking fall into this. Like, just as much as people flirt with Luke, people flirt with me all the time. And I flirt back with women and men. Trans, everyone. I flirt with fucking everybody. I love flirting. Flirting is like the most fun conversation with me. It's just playful conversation. And so it's like, flirting is also so healthy in a relationship. Like, Luke knows I'm committed. I know he's committed. We have that level of trust, so we let each other flirt and be silly and free, because it's good to remember that like, you're desirable. I think that is healthy as a person, to know that you still got it. And so like, letting him be that and letting me be that, I think is a good energetic thing. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah, self-confidence. And then just relaxing. And at the end of the day, okay, the final caveat is like, if I'm showing up fully and my partner leaves me for someone that he thinks he's gonna be happier with, that's okay. I love him enough to know that I'm gonna be happy if he's happy. I might feel some pain and some grief and some guilt or whatever, but I know and I trust universal energy that like, the next person that I find, my next divine partner, is gonna be phenomenal and more in alignment with me than they were, right? So you have to like, big picture trust things too. That if they find someone that is like better in alignment with them, that's totally cool. That means that someone is out there that's better in alignment with me. And I think that's really important, because it just like, overall, I think Luke would like me to think that, not think that. But it helps me let him be him, and then feel safe for myself no matter what. Hey Tyler, what am I not? You know, what am I not? Love and let go, totally. Scrandal! Oh my god, I love this emoji. It's so cute. I need to make some GIF emojis. I think open conversations are good with the other gender. It's a great, yeah. It depends on the person. Bye, piano! Oh my gosh, sounds like so much fun. I think you were mentioning this to me. That sounds like so much fun. Have a blast. Thanks for stopping in. This finger is only for chocolate. Cool. I sort of found my opposite of divine and it helped. Yeah. I was trying to explain this to my sister. It's important to meet people that like show you what you want and show you what you don't want. And ultimately, like, you guys have all probably watched my pinned tweet where I talk about making a list of what you're looking for in a partner and then becoming it. You have to become that list. Like, it's so important. And so like when you're a lot of us don't know what to put on our list. Hi, Parsival. Right? And so like it takes like living and loving. So like when you're fucked over by someone, learn about what you want, learn about what you don't want, but then do the work so that you're not continuing to attract it. Like I kept getting cheated on and I was like, why the fuck does this keep happening to me? This sucks. But then I was like, oh, it's because I don't love myself and I don't think I'm fucking worthy of pleasure and love, blah, blah, blah. And then I went celibate for a year and I just worked on my mentality. I worked on my mental health. I journaled. I fucking did the work. I did the yogas. I did all the fucking things I could think of to like heal myself. And then my next partner taught me all about unconditional love. I never cheated on me. I never worried about him. Like it just totally healed everything. So yeah, you are worthy and deserving of love. Yeah, source. Hey, I was cheated on by 3 different fucking people. When I was 16, when I was 18, and when I was 19. And then I was celibate for 20, and then I met Glenn. And then I dated Glenn for a while, and then I dated Luke for a while. Luke and I are like gonna be, they're like 3.5 years now. How's my Valo rank? What's partnership on Riot? Yeah, I still remember the very first time I was ever cheated on, because women have spidey senses, okay? Girls, actually a lot of men do too. I can't take that away. I had my spidey senses. No, Crandall, I was not the woman I am today. Okay, no, I was not the woman I am today. Yeah, me too, Mimo. I do fan house moms. So this works, fan house. I do fan house and fansly. They're the same thing. Here's my feed. OnlyFans. Oh, you want naked stuff? See, I'm not a fan of the naked stuff. I like clothed. I think it's sexier to me. No, yeah. No. I didn't know my worth at all then. And so I wasn't living in my worth. Yeah. Oh, anyways, I had spidey senses. I still remember the exact fucking moment. I was horseback riding and I could feel it. I had been dating this guy for like 3 months. I could feel it in my fucking bones. I might have even been younger than 16. I was like 15. And actually, yeah, I was much younger. I think I would have been 14. Yeah, I was fucking 14 the first time. 14, 16, and 18. That's when I got cheated on. And I felt it, and I called him on my flip phone. Called his fucking house, and the girl he was cheating on me with answered, heavy breathing. I still remember that. And then I became really good friends with her. And then I became good friends with him after. It was all fine, but like, I remember that. And so actually, because of that, even now in my relationship that's very secure and like I trust Luke unendingly, like my conscious, intelligent, full self trusts that he's not gonna cheat on me, right? But the wound and the trauma that like still lives in my body from the feeling, like when Luke is out without me, I will still sometimes go back into like the panic attack that I had after I found out, after she answered. Like I still remember having a fucking panic attack on my horse. Like I remember that, but like that trauma still lives within me, even though I've reimagined that experience and like rehealed that. But I'll still be like, I know I'm being crazy right now. I know you're not cheating on me. I know you're probably not even talking to other girls. However, I just want to tell you that I'm having a panic attack. This is crazy. Yeah. So it's like that still lives in me, and so it's just not judging that. And actually, this is a good reminder right now that I need to go back and reimagine those things. Hi, Erin. How are you? I need to go back and reimagine that exact thing, and hopefully that, and then reparent that. I'll do that tonight. Before I go to bed, I'll reparent that. If he has girl like you, how can he cheat? Exactly. Luke won't cheat on me because I've become someone that is absolutely loved and treated like a queen goddess, right? Like that's what I've become. But don't I say that I was not like that when I was younger? So I've never cheated in my life. I've never cheated in my life, and I think it's like, you know when they say like once a cheater always a cheater, right? Because a lot of people, that means that they've got their own internal trauma, right? That they need validation from others in order to not cheat, right? But like once you've been cheated on, never a cheater. Like I don't know if this stands true, but because Aaron, thank you for the roses. Once you've been cheated on and you know the fucking feeling of it, I would not cheat on my worst enemy. Like, it's fucking awful. I know that pain. At the same time, it came back a month ago with my worst and first sex, and I spent the week reevaluating my current. Isn't hurt either. We're all different. I know that pain. The same came back a month ago. The worst and first sex. Yeah, so maybe, I don't know if you were here Darkest Night, but we were talking about like how you can go back and reparent yourself as the person you are now and explain the situation to them, or to reimagine that experience as if it went like really positively, and then try and remove that trauma, because it lives in us. And also a lot of like shaking and like body work is good too. Like if you do a lot of like hip stretching and things like that. I don't know if anyone else has had this experience. Dark Dutch, thanks for gifting a sub. Welcome. UE8. How do I say your name? But like you'll be doing these really deep hip opening exercises, and you'll be flashed with a memory of the past and start crying. I've started crying so many times in my yoga classes from doing deep hip stretching. It's so crazy. You've forgotten that feeling? It's like a lack of control, feeling of betrayal, but the foresight and feeling of inevitability makes it worse. For me, it's about sacrificing the thought you could have prevented it. Yeah. Totally. The way I re-understand it now is that like it's not not a developing cheating piano. It's not about you. It's about you. In the sense that you might have we've probably not cultivated a sense of self-love yet fully, but also it has to do with their feeling that they need validation through sex from others too. So here's my last 3 exes cheated. I'm taking some time. Oh my god, Randall, fuck. Yeah, that's terrible. Well, honest to God, just practice like loving yourself and just knowing that like you're fucking worthy of love and true love and unconditional love and committed love. And what I would say to you is it's time to commit to yourself in a way like you've never done before, and commit to your growth and your love and positive treatment. Like just, we're under this programming that like we have to be hard on ourselves to get results, but in my experience it's actually the opposite. Like I changed through love and understanding and patience and appreciation and acknowledgement and celebration. So I would take this time to like really commit to your own love and see how that changes the types of people that you call in when you're ready. So cool to see you live. Before I quit Twitch, I looked up your entrepreneurial twist. Oh, I looked up to your entrepreneurial twist on Twitch so much. Hope it's been well. Hi, Tara. Well, I'm glad you quit Twitch. Congratulations. That's awesome. You're probably much more productive now. How are you? I do still have the Great Dane. She's at work with Luke right now. What's reparenting? So Sarah, I talked about this on my stream too. I'm going to be saving this VOD if you want to watch it again, but I'll do a quick little blurb on it. It's essentially when you go back as the person you are now and you visualize yourself and you go back and you hold, I always like will pick myself up, the girl, like I visualize what I looked like at the time. I'll hold her, I'll kiss her, I'll pat her head, and then I'll explain to her why the situation happened, how it often has nothing to do with her, how I love her, her family loves her, how like when she begins this journey of self-love, now she's gonna find people that love her more, blah blah blah. Like whatever you want to impart on yourself, that would be like, what advice do you want to give to yourself and how can you love yourself? That's reparenting. Like if you could go back and parent yourself, and like this works a lot when like our parents don't always do the best. They're always doing the best they can, but they don't always say the right things or do the right things. And so going back into those experiences, knowing what they should have done had they known, and then parenting yourself that way in a loving, open, accepting way, and visualizing that self and then bringing them into you and loving them and saying, I will protect you now, I will care for you, I will always love you. Like, I'm strong enough to do that now. We weren't then. Like, let me do that for you now. Come with me. Like, let's fucking live this awesome life. And so it's like so interesting because like I can feel all those parts in me of my past, of like, and the different desires they have and the different opinions they have, and like I don't think it's schizophrenia because it's all my past selves, but like when you're really sensitive to it, like I'll have like a desire and I'll be like, wait, that's not how I feel now, but that is definitely how I fucking felt when I was 15. Audine, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. How are you? Welcome back. Bajukes, thank you for subscribing to my fan house. And then Sarah, also reimagining it. So like, and this all, sit comfortably, sit up in your bed before you go to bed or after you wake up. I really like to do it in those like liminal states. And I will, or you can do any time of the day. Close your eyes and visualize like the most amount of details you can possibly say. See what everyone is saying to you, okay, what the response is, and then like go back and visualize that exact moment as if it had gone better than your wildest dreams. Like, how could that situation have gone had that person not harmed you? How could that situation had gone had you not been fired? Like, whatever, I don't know what the situation is, but like, yeah. Oh my God, Bash, I did such a good meditation, and I'm like, this is why I'm so amazed by, like, I know that we have all the answers within us, and I know this because there's so many times in my life where like that revisualizing and the reparenting thing came to me in meditation. And then I was just having a conversation with like a psychologist friend of mine. She's like, Kristen, that's what we fucking do in my type of like quantum psychology. And I'm like, she's like, you're literally teaching me things that I didn't learn in school about this. And I'm like, girl, this came to me in meditation. So it's so cool. But one of the meditations that I did was I visualized myself at every single year. I did this when I turned 30, and I just felt like it was a really nice time to do it because it's like this chapter that I've created around my life. And I visualized myself as a baby, and I took the baby Kristen, and I looked at her and I smiled at her and I gave her a big kiss on the forehead, and I pet her and I held her, and I just gave her so much love and just like saw her for what she was, and how again she's just doing the best she can with what she has and what she knows. And then I put her inside of my heart. Sheezy, thank you for the 6 months. I love you so much. Okay, and then I went to 1-year-old Kristen, and I visualized 1-year-old Kristen, and she's just fucking trying to figure out how to use her fucking body and talk and like do all these things. And I held her and I loved her, and then I put her into my heart. And then I visualized 2-year-old Kristen and 3-year-old Kristen, and I tried to visualize like what her life was like, what she was surrounded by, like what type of clothes she was wearing, how she would look, the feelings that she had in those different times of my life. And like, and then up to like, you know, 9, 10, 11. I know you're trying to gain a lot of independence right now, and you can, like, but like, I just want you to know you're so loved, and like, thank you. And like giving gratitude to like every year of who I was for getting me to the next year. And it's like, we don't give ourselves enough credit for just simply arriving. Like, I'm still alive. Okay. All my joints still work. And just like giving that gratitude, like, I don't like whatever tools you were using to get here okay? Just like good fucking job, okay? 13-year-old Kristen, you're just fucking out there doing your goddamn best. Like 22-year-old Kristen, and I did this at every year, visualizing where I was in life, where I was living, what I was doing, what I was like, loving her, kissing her, hugging her, and then putting her inside my heart. And like, honest to God, that was just like, I remember ending that meditation, just like tears streaming down my face. I was like, but like the most like, it was like a relief. It was such a relief because like, it was a relief because the judgment and the weight and the frustration that I would put on my past selves for not getting me to where I expected to be. Especially this was important for me at 30 because I was holding on to such a high pedestal of where I should be, and just knowing that I am just exactly like where I'm meant to be, and this like unfolding, revealing life is just exactly doing what it's supposed to. And so just like acknowledging and giving thanks and gratitude for my past selves, because now I'm in the moment where one, I am strong enough and devoted enough to myself to like make real change and impact many people's lives positively and support myself and care for myself. And like, I've fucking done it. Like, I'm here, I've arrived. Like, I am becoming her with a capital fucking H. And so like every single year of my life, every single version of myself was so important leading me up to this place. And so instead of looking back and feeling anything but absolute love, appreciation, and celebration, it was really powerful for me. So like it was like freedom. Yes, be her. Hi Satan, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. 13-year-old and 22-year-old Kristen can be healed by current Kristen because both the past, future, and all is happening here and now. Exactly, Fat. And future. Oh, you said future. Yeah, totally. And so sometimes now I'll tap into future Kristen. So I'm like, I know you're there, bitch. Aw, cool. Gino Jr., welcome. I know you're there, bitch. Come here. I need your help. Help! I'm so good, Emily. How are you? What's up, Sunny? Aw, thank you so much, Stig. I'm glad you turned in. I'm sorry I was on so late for you, but I'm glad you made it. Hi, Iman. How are you? Kitty gives better motivation than chocolate. Maybe you could eat chocolate while watching me. Like, why pick one, Sin? Why pick one? Just pick all. I've learned that a lot. I've learned that a lot lately. Is like, you don't have to pick one, pick everything. Like, pick it all. Yeah. It's like, why deny yourself? Do both. I turn 30 next year, and that sounds like such a beautiful cathartic ritual. Yeah, sir, write it down. I think you'll like it. I think you'll like it. I like this song. I love how you can do multicolored hearts on YouTube. You can do them if you do your emojis from your emoji book on your iPhone. Or you could copy paste them from the emoji Bible on like if you Google it. Good night, Hiroto. Thanks for stopping by. I like to think about how everything I ever want to be in my life, I already are. Totally. I feel like that's one of the best ways to like bring yourself into the moment. And like, I forget what's the Naval quote around desire. Oh. Here. I'll put it in chat. Desire is a contract that you make with yourself to be unhappy until you get what you want. And so I feel like that alone is like, am I religious? No way. Religion is a crystallization of God's light, and God's light in my eyes is so ever-changing and fluid and moving and shaping. So like the moment that we think that we've grasped what God is, it's already changed. Like, you can't put into words what God is in the now. And so I feel like religion served a purpose to govern a lot of people, but now that everyone can read the holy texts and people have tools, Naval has a wife. I've met her. But now like we have the power and to discern through our hearts. Like, who was it? Was it the Dalai Lama? I think was talking about how like in the past, like he would reincarnate into one person at a time, but now he might not. And it's because, what's it called? It's like we're learning that instead of we needing to follow a leader, we need to tune and follow our own heart and have our own connection through God. Like religion puts someone between me and God. And I know that I am God. I know that you are God. I know that there is no way of me possibly separating myself from God. And so why would I do that? Do I believe in God? Definitely. I don't believe in God in the sense of like, you know, a masculine or feminine energy that governs and watches. It's like, it's the infinite intelligence that has created and is creating all things. Most people are definitely starting to awaken. Totally. I've listened to this really interesting podcast. It's like clips of all of Ram Dass's radio interviews, and on his radio interview, it was like 1969. The conversations they were having was about like conscious communities and people are starting to awaken and all these things. And I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? I was like, this is like, this literally is what I'm talking about all the fucking time, but he's talking about it in 1969. But like, I'm talking about it like it's now. So it's like, yeah, it was just so interesting. Oh my God, I love Ram Dass so much. Yeah. Oh, such a blessing. We're probably in a simulation. Well, our whole cosmos is based in math. So to a degree we already are a simulation, but like whether or not we're like a simulation like in what's it called, Rick and Morty, to harvest energy and there's one guy that made it or not, but we're definitely computational. We still have free choice. Yeah, to some degree. There's many moments in my life where I was like, I have free choice. And then I'm like, I do not have free choice. Hi, Josh. My experience of free choice, and this is like what my realization came to me through a 5-MeO journey, which is the toad venom or toad poison. You smoke it and you essentially lose your entire sense of identity and are thrust into, for me, I was definitely thrust into like Brahman, which is like the pure potentiality light energy that is like pure ecstasy. And anyways, part of my trip I experienced my understanding of free will, which is that while we are all particles, and the same way that you can like kind of like drive, you can change lanes on the highway, you're a particle in a hurricane, okay? And so like you can move around in an area. You probably get pretty far within the hurricane as a water particle, but you're still part of the hurricane. You're still going with the fucking system, and it's still gonna take you over there. Does that make sense? So that's my experience of free will. So it's like I have free will, but I'm definitely still fulfilling my path. I'm great, Faker. I love that we all get to believe what we want. You did a psychedelic retreat? How cool, Emily! Proud of you. How was it? Do you have any realizations that you are willing to share? The rules of the game are the laws of physics. This is an interesting thought. I like looking at it like the rules of physics, we call physics laws, but there's still a lot of shit that we can't explain. Like when we just add a you know, like a Greek letter and call that like a constant, like every time that we need to use this Greek letter that is this number, but we can't explain why it is. Yeah. Hi Danny, welcome back. How are you? Our whole Earth is a tiny atom in the whole of the cosmos. Exactly. So like the Earth can move probably within a range, but then there's like a huge range that the movement is governed for it. Queen, thank you so much for subscribing. Oh my god, I want some cake. Does everyone say that to you after your sub? I would like some of your cake, please. How are you? Am I interested in kids? I think so one day. I think so one day. In this moment, no. No, Luke, I would like us to be in a really good place with work and finances before. Like I want us to save enough that if both of us wanted to like take leave and raise the kids for a while, like we could. It is cool to be kind. It was life-changing. It feels so connected to the earth and to the universe. Isn't it so cool? And Emily, you can feel that way all the time too. What I notice is since I've experienced psychedelics, the ease at which I can attain the states is like sober is incredible. Yeah, it's like because it's in my eyes it's just like neuroplasticity. So like every time you travel down that path to that feeling and that emotion and that understanding, more neurons are there to build up the path, so it's easier to get to every time. Sam Harris, talk about free will and it doesn't fit together with you. He's a clever person, persuasive argument, but it's not like other self-inquiry I've done. It doesn't feel true for me. Yeah, I think everyone goes through their own experiences, and I think if I've realized that of anything, it's that everyone's definition of reality will fundamentally create that reality, and so it's your choice whether to believe what other people believe, and what to make up that you want to believe too. Like we fucking create our reality so much, and so if it doesn't resonate with you and you don't want to live down that timeline, don't. Wait, space doesn't end? Yeah, no, right now we don't know the conceivable universe, and lots of, oh my god, I've been listening to a lot of different podcasts on this, and a lot of different scientists are like talking now about how the possibility of an infinite universe, and how our understanding of like, just because we're only seeing as far as we can see in all directions, and like potentially in our lifetime we're actually gonna see that, oh, the universe exists 100 to 1,000 to 1,000,000 times the size that we actually can even understand, and then learning about the possibility of a fucking infinite universe. Like I think about infinity a lot when I'm on psychedelics, because I feel like it's the closest I come to like being able to perceive it or like get a feeling for it. But I really feel that we as human consciousnesses have like dampeners on our ability to understand everything, because it would remove our ability to feel human. And I get really close to like experiencing what it would be like to feel and understand infinity, and then I can literally feel like a pushback on my brain from understanding it. So I don't know if we're ever like, yeah, I don't think I'll be able to understand it until I release this form. And then I'm really excited to feel it. You are not in control of changing your environment experiences from the past. Yeah, but yeah, you are, Shanks. You're capable of changing the way you react to it. So like I was talking about that earlier in stream. Like you can have 10 different people that have experienced the exact same type of trauma. One person commits suicide because of it. The other person goes on to become like a positive, loving leader, right? And then everything in between. So it's just like interesting to see how similar trauma differently affects other people. But like we are learning to have the tools to be able to do that. And go back to Stardust. I like that. Well, I mean, you will, sir. Like at some point, your body is going to be decomposed by fungi. And then you're gonna go back to the earth, and then our sun is gonna heat up to a point that's not livable and take over everything. And then our earth will be barraged with asteroids and meteors, and parts of it will break off and go and float through fucking infinity forever. So like depending on your time scale, you will definitely become space dust at some point. So much fun. Servant Cat, you were here when Lex came in my YouTube stream? Were you here for that? Real Lex Friedman came onto my YouTube stream and said, "Thanks for your positive messages. I gotta go." And I said, "Holy fucking shit, you're my favorite fucking podcaster out there right now." And I fangirled. This is like the only person I haven't fangirl over right now. And it's like so inspiring for me. I really want to start a podcast. I'm pretty much fucking podcasting right now. How do I do it? Thanks, Claw Smoker. You want to eat grapes with Aphrodite? End of the universe? I like that. Oh wait, I'm gonna turn my TikTok off. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. You missed the message? Where is it? Oh, what's going on? My dishwasher stopped working. I have to replace my dishwasher? Fun. Okay. What was I gonna look up? Oh, I was a goddess for one of the days at Burning Man. Where is it? Oh my god, I take so many fucking photos. This is crazy. Where is it? And Luke was feeding me grapes. It was so fun. Where is this? Oh, here, Goddess Day. This outfit was one of my favorites. Nani? Oh. God, I have so many pictures. Okay. Okay, where are you? Clouds pass me by. No.
I've been here and almost everywhere. I sailed the 7 seas while you sat down on your chair. You've been good
to me, and I've been good to you. Weird. Where is it? This is so weird. I took it. I know I took it. I think it might have been sent to me. Damn. Okay, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Luke is feeding me grapes in my goddess dress. I'll show you the dress. 1 second. It was like this sheer dress that came down and it went all the way down and open in the front. I wish I got more photos in it. It was so fucking gorgeous. I posted some of them on the internet, but it was like low and like totally see-through. I fucking loved it. This is one of my favorite pictures. Wait. I felt like the what's it called? Girl from Star Wars a little bit. Oh, I bought my outfits everywhere. A lot of them were from Etsy, and then I would like change them and update them with like different things. Lots of secondhand. Like Ray. Yeah, antique Greek woman with Ray mixed in. Yeah. It was really fun. It was really fun! Okay. I am going to go because I have literally... You guys want to see all the outfits I'm shooting for this next month? I bought a bunch of costumes. I'm going to Quarter Jade's birthday in LA next week, and then we're gonna be it's a fairy party. I bought this outfit. Actually, I don't even know if this fits me yet. I hope it does. Let's test it. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be like a little holographic fairy. But anyways, I have literally so many costumes next to me that I have to shoot that I'm really excited about for Halloween, for Fan House and Fan Street. Oh. Okay, so far so good. And I got these holographic wings. Is it too short? Oh, bro. Uh-oh. The girls gonna see my coochie. I feel like it's a little too... I have a steamer. I feel like it's a little too short. Is it a little too short? You see what I'm doing here? Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? A little holographic fairy, bro. They're cute together, right? And then I was gonna wear like cute white tights. I don't know what. Dude. I'll find some. Yeah. I'm excited. How should I do my hair? Today is a good level. I am back! Thank you, Tobias. So it attaches to your body in VR. That's so fun! Are you coding it? Bright makeup. Ooh, I like that. And then I got this. This is the opposite of this. Cool, kawaii. I would love that. This is gonna be really nice. Oh my god, I'll show you the leather. Let me take this off. BDSM holographic fairy. That's what I should. So, like, you guys think I should wear both, right? To the fairy party? All the stream girls would be just like all these like cute, pretty fairies. I'm like, black BDSM leather kitty fairy. I just like this is a bit of a trend. This one, too. I think I showed you guys all my oh my god, I have to shoot my latex too. Can someone remind me about that, please? And then this one. I just really like these. You know, you never know. You never know when you're gonna have a place to wear these. So I'm gonna wear these. I'm gonna make this into an outfit for fan house. Yeah, I like. What can I say? I like leather. And then I got these. I've never owned fake chaps. I used to just own real chaps, but I thought that these would be fun. Maybe I could wear the bodysuit with these. Not really the same leather though. Yes. But I saw them and I was like, you know, I think I need some chaps. Yeah, we're just trying some new things. Okay, what else do I got? Oh, I thought this would be really cute for Halloween. I got like a full proper bodysuit too. I have my Spider-Gwen one. It's just like a cutie little bodysuit, you know? Okay. Yeah, way comfier than real chaps. Actually, when I owned real chaps, you break them in. Yeah. And then I'm finally gonna do one that I've wanted to do for a long time. You guys know this one? It's 02. How long this thing is? I'm gonna have to shoot this. He's one of my favorite characters. I have pistols! So when I was in Canada, I found all of my old cosplay stuff and I found my old Lara Croft cosplay with the guns. I don't know what this one is. I just thought this was kind of fun. So it's like a holographic bikini and then these are like garters. But then the top is I love under boob tops. That's mostly why I bought this. So, and then this goes under your boobs. Hi Blavkin. Don't tell Fan House I'm showing you guys all these early. This is for Halloween. Yep. My size. This is in the top. It's like a, you know, Britney Spears. You know, hit me baby one more time. High up to the top. You know, okay. And then I got another. This is more like a cheerleader skirt. Oh, it's just really cute. And then, oh my god, when I saw this, I just like had to have it. But it says a bunny. Still. There's a holographic bunny. And then with the corset on the back. I don't think it's this. I don't know if this one will fit me. Which one won the vote? Uh-oh. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna do this off stream. This is too much content for Twitch. Too much content. Okay. Oh, look what I got! I got, yeah, Skitty. Oh my god, I'm like so deep in Wano. They just all got on the ships to go to Onigashima. I think it's called. This serves shoots Nerf balls. Holy shit! What does that mean? Ah! Yes, Diva. I also have Diva's full bodysuit because again, I found all my old cosplays, but I'm gonna pair these socks. I just thought this was sexier. So that's another one. Where did that ball go? That is really fun. I didn't realize this was a Nerf gun. But I think it's awesome. Everyone thinks I look like Sophie. I gotta become friends with Sophie and then we gotta hang out. Okay. So I got another pair of bombshell leggings. Oh, I got this dress. Oh, this is really sexy. Oh. Like long, black, see-through. I'll wear that out in Miami. Okay. These ones I'm gonna need some help explaining what exactly they are. This was conscious. But am I a baker? Am I a baker? Love cookie? What? On the back? Oh, this is, and then there's like a little like, it's a sexy maid chef. Okay. Comes with a garter too. And oh yeah, this. And then of course I have like 3 nurse outfits that I found from my past. And of course, another nurse. But what I didn't realize this was like, wait, what is this part? This is like see-through part. It's like, where the see-through part at the back. Cause the whole back is see-through. Like, who's designing these? Not me. It comes with a little hat. And my sailor, although I already shot my sailor when I was in Canada for Halloween. And the sides are open. Men. I got these pants, I thought were kind of fun. They're just like see-through flare. Like, I would actually wear these out. And then I got this because I thought it was like so cute. It's like a cute, cozy little romper. I know. The skirt's not short enough. We must be able to see through the butt. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Okay, cool. So those are the outfits. I'm going to be doing minimum 3 costumes a day on my fan house for the month of September or October. Or not a day, 3 costumes a week. So make sure you guys are subbed to my fan house before October, which is in a week. It's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be a good spooky month. And then all the ones that are appropriate enough to wear on stream, I will be dressing up in on stream as well. And you know, that's that. Yeah, here we are. Pretty fun. I know, I like the latex ones too. Regular and Strict. Oh shit. And Monster. Sorry, I didn't have my headset on. I didn't see those. Monster, thank you for the 5 months. Strict, thank you for the 71 months. Monster says, hi, how's you today? You look beautiful. Thank you. Monster, thank you. I did my makeup for you today. Strict, super bummed I didn't hit my 69-month alert because I was confused and distracted by the multi-stream before the Twitch announcement. Damn. Here's to 71 more. Yeah, let's just keep going, Strict. Let's just keep going. Regular, thank you for the 86 ones. Hot diggity damn. You guys would both remember these then. Remember when I used to wear leggings and put thigh highs on top of them? These are leggings with thigh highs built into them. Clearly, I wasn't thinking large enough and designing and patenting the idea of wearing socks over leggings. But... Activewear queen. Yep. You know, I did go and do active. I did go and do the active. So, yeah. Today I did use my activewear for active things. Thank you. Look at my room. It can be from, I zoom in on this. I just got a new lens. Sony sent me one. Wait, is that as far as it goes? Wait. Yeah. Look at this. You can even, I thought that this was too zoomed out. What do you think? Diffuser. You're welcome to all my feeties. All my feeties out there. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make food and I'm going to take some pictures. I love those prints. I know, they're so good. Sexy lady. I think they go well in here. You know, I don't need very much room to moonwalk. I've gotten pretty good at it. I can moonwalk in any situation. Is that a butt? Perfect. Perfect. That's funny. Can't show butts on the stream. Sorry, guys. Oh, all right. That was fun. I'm getting way too hot in my room, though. I need to turn off the AC and then take some pictures. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here and hanging out with me and just receiving me and loving me. I feel so grateful and I love you so much. And I will be back this week, probably tomorrow, because that's how my energy works. I come in sprints. But I want to make sure I don't overdo it, because I think when I overdo it, then I burn myself out. So this 2.5 hours is nice. Feeling good. Feeling fresh still. And I'll be back. Sending you guys all love. If you don't already follow me on everything, go follow me on everything. It's Kitty Plays on all platforms. And if you want to talk to me directly, subscribe to my fan house. It's $20 a month, but I post beautiful pictures every day and reply to DMs too. So that's one of my favorite places to go. I don't know, I don't have that. I think it's social. Is that does that work? Hello. I gotta fix my bot. Okay, love you guys. Strict is such a good mod. Strict, how many years have you been modding for people? And how many channels do you mod for? That's the real question. Okay, I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming out from Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I love restreaming on all these places. I love hanging out with you guys. Thank you for being here. I will see you on the flip. I love you. Goodbye.